Hey, what's up? This tutorial will teach you how to create convincing terrain for urban terror using just brushes without any patch mesh. First, we'll start off by selecting the Quake shader, which I have already done here, and creating a brush. Now right now I'm in grid size 7, but you can actually use any grid size if you want to, and honestly, if you're going to be creating terrain that people will be walking on, you'll want to use smaller brushes, but I'm going to use grid size 7 and make a gigantic brush, and this will be for scenery. Alright, so the first step you want to do is make sure your brush is not too tall. And also, you'll want to bisect this brush from corner to corner. Now to bisect, instead of just pressing enter with the clipper tool selected like you usually would, you hold shift and press enter. And what this does is it just bisects the brush and splits it into two instead of removing one of the faces. Now that we have our bisected brush, we can now press space to duplicate it. Move it. What you want to do is move it to the right side and click the X-axis flip button. Press escape. Select both brushes, all 4 of them anyway, and copy them again. Select the Z-axis rotate and click it again, and move it down to touch the tops here. Now you'll notice that at this point it actually creates a diamond here in the middle. Let's go to our camera view here. What you want to do at this point is apply a texture. So what I'm going to do is hold shift and control. This allows me to select just the top surfaces. I'll go through and select all of those, all of the top surfaces. And then I'm going to go find a good texture. I think I've got one up here. And I'm going to use a type of grass. I'll use golf 2. Alright. So now we have our textures applied. Might actually want to do an X over here. Okay. Now we have our terrain. This is our basic platform that we're going to use. But we're going to start by copy pasting this around. Now that we have our setup here with the diamond shape in the middle. And we're going to press spacebar. Move it around and attach it to this side. What we can do to speed things up is select all of them again. Press spacebar, move it up. Now we could actually keep going with this. Spacebar again, move it over. Deselect, reselect, spacebar, move it up. Let's align this to our grid here. Alright. Now, that gives us a pretty massive area of terrain, plenty to work with. Now at this size, of course, this will just be scenery. A player wouldn't actually be able to walk on this because a player would be very small here. Actually, he would be about that big. So actually, you know, it might actually work. This could be a playable area, but we're not going to bother with that yet. Alright, now, when creating terrain, you kind of want to plan ahead and think about what your terrain is going to be used for. Like if this is going to be a mountain, you want to kind of give it a general shape of a mountain, like kind of a general slope, before you really begin messing with specific vertices. So what you're going to want to do is either press V or select this button up here. And this allows you to modify all the individual points of each brush. So let's go ahead and create a mountain. I think that'll be a good place to start. So what we're going to want to do is go to a side view. Probably we'll go with this one. What we want to do is take the back vertex and make it the highest point of our mountain. And then we'll take the next one, move it up slightly. Maybe just a little bit below the last one. And so on. And this just helps us get the general shape of what our terrain will ultimately be. And we will be changing this, of course, but this helps us get a really good base point of where everything's going to end up. So I'll even go to my front view here. I think this is the front view. And we'll start modifying some vertices here too to get it from both sides. And so really help us get an idea of where everything's going to ultimately go. But nothing's definite yet, of course. So let's go up there. Move that around here.